Right guys, Mark Crossfield here in my hands today. Cobra King F6 Baffler. So Baffler's been around for a while actually with Cobra through the years. You got the rails, you got some other interesting little design elements to it. We're Foresight's Europe HQ, so I've got a beautiful 4K screen I'm hitting into here using GC2HMT, my normal launch monitor of choice, just to show you how I'm going to struggle to make distance on this hole they've set me up to hit it in the water lots on this review. Let's get stuck in. Right, so let's take a look at the King F6 Baffler. So we're getting rails on the bottom. So less of the bottom of the club is interacting with the ground, they're saying. It's a little bit, people who want to maybe hit down, you can be a little bit more aggressive, less digging. The rails and the leading edge and the way the rails are made, it's going to kind of glide rather than get stuck in the ground is the theory with the rails. It's quite interesting with the rails actually on this mat. So I waggle a few times and then I slide in, but you can't, the rails, they've stopped me sliding in a little bit, so they grab, which on the grass I don't think you'd notice it as much, but for my waggle process I find that a little funny. It's got a small little dinky head actually, I quite like, and I like this on prior Cobra fairways. This is the 4 to 5 fairway, so you get adjustable lofts on the neck. You can move it up and down to move within those parameters. I've got this set at 17.5. We've got a green which is 223 out over water. So you get a black head, little white line-up lines, a little bit of kind of white lipstick round the back, which I really like. It's a really good looking little fairway wood. I don't think it's really going to inspire confidence. It's aimed more at the better players. They say Ricky's testing this one at the moment. I think you could see him putting it in the bag. You've got adjustable weights on the bottom as well, which you can move around, I think, just to maybe move CG placement a little bit. Yeah, let's have a little wallop with it. I like the look of it down by the ball. I like the small little head because it makes me think more of a rescue than a big chunky fairway wood. Let's see if I can hit this ball in the water. Oh, that's not even reaching the water. Let's go left of the water. That's a layup. Good shot, Mark. So I caught the ground. I didn't hit that great. That's carried. What's that gone? 214, was it? You can see I've pulled it, hit the ground, and slightly toey. 211 in the air. 22 yards left. It's a good bail on that one. Let's try it again. So did the rails help me or not there? Obviously, this is a mat, which makes it slightly different for how the rails would react. Now that's slightly out the bottom, so this could be, it's right at it, but that could be waterbound. Fly through the air, whoop, oh, go in. Oh, stiffed it. Oh, I love this club. This could replace my power hybrid. It's about the same distance as my 17-degree hybrid. I'm getting about the same. Out of the two clubs, this one does feel a little easier to hit. Don't like to talk about that shot. Look at that trace. It's pure trace. Cobra my fairway wood. What I like about these reviews is they're not biased on performance on the day at all. Get up. That's going in the water. Oh, I'm in the water. There you go. I don't know what to do now. I'm going to hit another one because I did stiff one just a minute ago. Don't like to talk about that one. 216 through the air. We will look at the spin numbers and the data in a second. Remember, this is a 17 degree. I do really like the small head. I always have with these on Cobra. This is so tempting, this club. That's a better one. Now that could be good. It's just turning a little bit too much, but that would be my most happiest hit. And it's done what I'd expect to do, gone a little bit too far, which is where I'd want it, 230, which kind of 5-wood area, what's that flying, 220 through the air is kind of what I want. Let's have a look at those numbers then. I like the way the slightly thin one was the stiff one. I think it's always quite interesting when testing clubs how people maybe read their data. I knew I caught that one slightly at the bottom. This was always going to be slightly on the larger side and it happened to go very close, like by luck. I thought it was going in the water to start. So I'm averaging 216, topping out at 220. Exactly where I'd want this kind of lofted club to sit. My Power Hybrid, which is 17 degrees, it's around a 210 to 220 kind of club in my head. Launching at 14.8, get peaking height at 34 yards of height, which I like. That's a nice high peak height, and that's what I want from this kind of club. I want to be able to land it on the green and get some kind of stop. I used to play 5-woods and was very, very fond of them. This could very easily go in the bag and replace my Power Hybrid. What do you think, guys? Post comments down below. Cobra F6 Baffler. It's not going to be for everyone. It's dinky and small, but it's dinky. Maybe it could sit next to Rinky Dinky. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.